Yo, it's your boy, motherfucker Jordan, back with another video. Oh, fuck, I wish I wouldn't have ate before I came out here, but we feeling to do what I gotta do. Just walking there now, letting the food go down. I got some fucking storage now. I had to delete hella stuff off my trash because I post videos and then I have to delete the videos, so because I already post them, so what's the point of having them in my gallery? So then I just delete them because it's like takes up too much storage and I can't record anymore. Ooh, they're playing baseball over there. But shit, my gut hurts from eating, bro. I shouldn't have ate. I should have just ate afterwards, but I wanted to have a fresh burger because I made burgers today for the fam. But we're finna do what I gotta do. Fuck this feeling, I ain't finna stop. I'm finna just walk it out, you know what I'm saying? Once I stop feeling it, that's when I'll hit the run. But yeah, man, today was a different type of day today. Went to church this morning. I got baptized. Some people might not believe in that stuff, and at the time I didn't, but honestly, man, it's building that community. I'm building people around me, beautiful people around me. And that's what I need, man. Like, I need to surround myself by greatness, and I'm gonna attract greatness around my family and my friends. Whatever I get, I'm gonna give. I'm really blessed to have what I have. So regardless, I'm gonna pass it out to whoever comes around. Give them my good energy. I remember people when I was a youngin'. People used to hate on me for being such a caring kid. Like I used to care so much, and some of my family members didn't like that. They thought I was a bitch and all that shit. And you can say whatever the hell you want to say, man, but I know who I'm trying to be, and I know what I'm doing every day to put in that work, man. It's funny too, because I got my first hate comment this morning, and I was like, oh man. Out of all the comments, like I had one comment, someone had said like song, and it didn't make no dang sense because I didn't have no song in the background, so maybe I have to rewatch that video to see what he means. But someone in the comments they're like, why do you gotta say it? You need to get some likes, you little girl. I was like, man, that shit sounds so goofy, bro. But at the same time, man, all I can say to that person is have a good day, man, and I hope you're doing good. You can tell me whatever the heck you want to tell me, and multiple people can. But at the end of the day, man, that's I don't know what would make someone to come out of their way to give me a negative comment, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, you need some likes that bad? Fact check. Every fucking video I post, they don't got no likes to it. They don't got too much views to it. Shorts is different, shorts, people come across your shorts. So, like, I don't care, man. I'm just starting. This is just a start. You want to see more videos on my thing? I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop for some effing trying to bring me down. That's the first thing I woke up to this morning. I was like, someone commented on my thing, and then that's what it was. Yeah, it's funny, man. Should at least have like a valid, freaking. That was not valid, man. Yesterday I came out here, bro. Guess what fucking happened yesterday after I got on my run? So I was coming back after I had dropped my log. I was running down, finishing off my run, and bro, there's these freaking. I ain't even going to stereotype, but there was all these freaking African American kids, man. And bro, I was wondering what they were doing. I was like, one of them was running. They had just got back from the playing basketball, and one of them was running. Like it was a girl, and I was like, good shit. Like I told her, good shit. Like I see you running, like shit. And I guess it was just she was just running because she didn't want to be involved. Which I don't blame her. These motherfucking kids, bro, ain't got nothing better to do with the damn time. They got a rock and they threw it at a fucking window. It didn't even break the fucking window, but just the thought of trying to do that shit. And I think they did a house not too far off afterwards. And I was just standing there like, should I chase these motherfucking kids down? Should I talk to the person at this house? And I was like, bro, it ain't gonna do shit if I do. So I didn't, man, I'm not gonna say I didn't do shit. I'm gonna keep it on the low. If you know what speak up means, you know what it means. Those fucking little delinquents ain't got nothing else better to do, bro. Anyways, some more happened after that. Not just that happened. That was not just the highlight of the day. I'll let y'all know when I get this log on my back. You know, I gotta get these bugs out of here, bro. There's bugs be living in this bitch. Alright. Now let me continue. So I was walking back, and bro, I was finna hit my main street, but I was gonna continue walking because, you know, I like getting my extra steps in. And bro, big ass. It looked like a boxer, but it was like, I think it was an older boxer. That bitch was big. That bitch was the size of like fucking my waist or belly button. That bitch had that, and that bitch got close to me. I was like right here, like at least close as shit, bro. And I was just standing there, you know. Whenever you come across a dog, man, you can't run off, man. That boy gonna chase you. And so that's what I did. I just stand there, bro. Before that, he got that close. Tell me why, bro. Older lady, and I don't blame her for having a big dog like that. And my friend was like, maybe she should get a dog she can handle. But man, like, I mean, I get it ain't the ghetto. There ain't really no point of having a big dog in your house. But, you know, dogs are precious, so I don't blame her. But, well, that dog was dead ass yanking her, bro. That dog yanked her so hard, bro. She fucking fell. And, like, I wasn't laughing or anything, but, you know, I did mention it, and I was like, bro, that's crazy for that to happen. And bro, she fell, and like, bro, like I was like, oh man, I'm so sorry. Like I told her sorry like 5 times, and she was like, no, it's okay. You just don't walk off because he's gonna chase you or follow you. And I was like, I know, ma'am, I know. And I was like, man, I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't hurt you. And she was like, no, it's okay. Like, maybe I needed a good fall. And I was like, dang. But she was an older lady. Like, I mean, she looked healthy. Don't get me wrong. She looked like she took care of herself, especially after she hit that fall. Like, she didn't go, ah! You know, like fucking older ladies with her fucking. She just went, ah, and then kind of hit the ground and then was on her side. She was like, calling the dog because that's a big ass fucking dog. Looked like Scooby-Doo on the movie. Well, yeah, that motherfucker went, like, it didn't scare me, but I was just like, oh shit. It had to be something, man. That dog almost got me. But that's why, if I ever do get dogs, man, I'm training them. I'm gonna do it myself, or I'll get it professionally trained, because I would never want that to happen to anybody, especially if I'm trying to take my dog in my car. That's exactly what happened. She was trying to put her dog in her car. Literally noticed me. I knew I shouldn't have went that close or like walked down the street. I should have just waited for whatever she did. But, you know, interactions happen, and that's what happened. Bro, I felt so fucking bad, man. Like, I was like, oh my god, bro. I was already regretting walking a few more extra steps so the dog wouldn't have noticed me. But, you know, things happen, and I hope she's okay. Oh my god. That's never happened to me before, man, where like someone got yanked by their fucking dog and ended up on the floor. Yeah, anyways, back to them kids, bro. Them kids are crazy, bro. They threw a rock at it because I was like right there beside them. They threw a rock at it. They ran off, and I was just standing there looking back at them like, man, these motherfuckers really ain't got nothing better to do. And I was dead contemplating on running after them, but I ain't gonna feed into that shit right now. There's no reason to, bro. They were all little junior high kids. I was like, man, you got better than that. And of course, it was the little one who freaking threw the rock. The little midget. Well, he wasn't a midget, but he was the youngest, probably. Yeah, man, that's wild. My stomach's not really hurting no more, but I feel like if I do start trying to hit a little sprint or a little jog, it's gonna hurt. But I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait till like I get to one of the trees up in the front, and I'll start hitting it off. Yeah, man, cook some burgers. I think I did like at least, well, because I did burpees, but I didn't do them like, I did like a burpee, jump, like a run in place, jump, do my burpee. I'll do 5 push-ups, and I'll do 20 of the 5s. So I'll do 4 of the burpee jumps or whatever, and then the 5 push-ups that I'll do every time I get on the ground. And I did that like 5 times, so I at least got like a good 100 push-ups in before I came out here. You know, especially with the, it wasn't a squat jump, but it was just the jumps, you know, because burpee jumps, you know, I did, whenever I do burpee jumps, I do jump, I do burpees, jump, push up, push up, push up, push up, push up, push up, or sometimes I just do 1 push up, and then I'll jump up again, and then that's like a burpee. And yeah, that was pretty cool. You know, I was talking to my dad about trying to work out still. You know, the usual. Like I said, I'm blessed to have a dad that actually will attempt to try. You know, some people, they don't even, they're fucked up ass dads, man. You know, all I'm trying to do with myself, man, is just spread the word of trying to inspire, man. Cause ain't nobody want to do it, and you know, I'm not giving up on my people, man. That's for sure. I got too much of a heart. I got too much time. Just let it go. You know, I'm just building up my character. Church was nice today, though. Like, you know, I was talking to one of the pastors, I think so, about like the struggles that I'm struggling with, and he said he would pray for me, and yeah, some people don't believe in that stuff, and yeah, for a minute I didn't believe in it either, but you gotta have something to believe in, man. Whether it's yourself or God or your people, but I believe in everything, man. I'm just living, you know, and trying to enjoy my life to the fullest. And like that has almost had a couple times where I was finna fucking cry, because that shit is real to me, man. All I want to do is fucking make people happier, man. That's just what it is. And it might sound like a bitch ass shit, but bro, like, I've been through way too much fucking bullshit. People wait through way too much bullshit just to fucking stand there and have everything not doing good, you know? Like, I'm just gonna keep on trying from however far I'm at. And then did a pretty intense workout last night. Stood up till like 4 in the morning. Woke up like at 9 in the morning. Went to church. You know, I'm gonna continue staying up, and probably I want to try to do 4 laps again today around the trail. This one I'm gonna do wood, my back, and the next one I want to do free. Next one wood, and then the next one free. You know, and that's gonna be it. Maybe 5, I'm not sure. But after all this, I'm just gonna chill, hang out for a little bit. Probably go to Planet Fitness later tonight. Yeah, that's the plan. They're talking to me about going to churches more, like the morning churches or the Wednesday churches, and I'm fine with that as long as I can fit this into my schedule, you know. That's all I want. Is just to be able to keep on doing this. You know, I'm gonna have a fucking pretty tight schedule, but man, that don't mean nothing, man. I wake up earlier and do this shit, you know. But I like doing it at peak heat, because you know, peak heat I get darker. Not even about that, but just me trying to get better, build that mental shield on some David Goggins shit. Again, I had to tell I didn't have to, but tell my dad I was gonna go on a run. He was all, be careful, don't go too far. And I was like, well, I'm gonna go far. Probably not far from the house, but I'm definitely creating distance walking all these laps around this trail. that freestyle I did, I already found a beat to it. I might post it on my music channel. I know. I'm not gonna tell y'all about my music channel. That's just gonna be something I keep on the low for myself. And it's not like I don't want nobody to see it. It's just I want it to be separate from my YouTube thing. You know, that's a different life that I want to live, and y'all gonna see it, or somebody's gonna see it one day. And I'm just gonna try my best to keep on posting and freestyling off the dome. Cause man, like I feel like whenever I'm running and I catch a good rhythm, whether it's with the gravel on the ground or whether it's within my mind, like yesterday, I feel like I freestyle or rap better or sing better while I'm running than when it comes to like trying to come up with it off the spot. You know, like literally, I was watching my recording of my freestyle, and I realized that when I ran it all down, that there was so many things that I could relate to that I said, and I was like, there is not one thing that I lied about. Not one fucking thing, and like it's exactly how I want it. I want it to be straightforward. I'm not gonna lie to y'all about no things. Like I want my shit to be authentic, and I just want to be better, you know. So yeah, this gonna be a little hobby I do, just for fun, you know. Like ain't nothing taking it serious, you know. Of course I'm taking it serious, but that's the part of it, you know. Like take my shit serious, but at the same time keep that youthful in me, you know. I was watching one of these podcasts that I watch a lot, Dope as Usual podcast, and he was like saying, like, he was talking about political figures, and he was like talking about the American vice president, I forgot his name, JD or whatever, JD Vance, and he was like talking about, like, if he was to have a political figure on his like podcast, he'd ask him with this question. He'd be like, so when did you decide to like give up on your youthfulness? Not give up, but just to let it go and become professional and have that professional outlook on yourself and how people will view you, you know, instead of like keeping the youthfulness and acting like a little kid. And you know, like, there ain't nothing wrong with like acting like being a man and acting like a man. But at the same time, you gotta carry that youthfulness. So once you like interact with kids, you know, you could be that guy who's nice and calm and collected, but at the end of the day, you can still handle business like a man. You know, no one could get over you because you handle yourself like a man. But at the same time, you're still that kind person, that kind loving person. And you know, no one's perfect. I don't mean you gotta be perfect, because who the fuck knows perfect in this world? You know? Who does? I don't fucking know. I just live how I live. You know, but if you're watching this and if you got this far, it doesn't matter if you're fat or skinny, start now, man. Whether it's with the walk, whether it's with the stretch, get out of that bed, get off that phone, and just do something, man. Like, I'm a normal ass person too. I have my times where I play the games, but most of the time I don't even play the games unless I'm with my homie. I told him that, and he was like, "Oh yeah, well that's why you're ranked silver on fucking Siege, and I'm not." I was like, "Shut the fuck up." He was like, "You play ranked without me." I was like, "Well, okay, I'm sorry." Yeah, man, I'm glad I was able to make my homie feel better last night. He's going through some shit, and you know, I was just talking to him about real stuff. Get his mind off of things, you know, because it does suck being alone. No one around your level, not around his level, but like no one with like around the same mindset. Not the same mindset, because it's not like we have the same mindset, but it's just like, you know, people around his age, you know, he has his little sisters, no one really comes over unless like the homies, but that's rare because they want to do something, you know, with him, or they want them to smoke him out or something like that, you know, like, and it's not like that's a bad thing, you know, because, you know, it's helping him in the slow term, but at the same time, like, he needs people who just like, oh, I just want you here, man, you're the homie, bro, like, you know, like, we're just hanging out. And last night, like, I literally stayed up extra longer just to talk to him, because You know, he's my fucking name. He's my boy. Stayed up longer, talked to him, and that's what I did. I was finna go to bed, I was finna hit some stretches, and he was like, let me know, or he liked my shit, like, let me know. I was like, oh shit, he's up right now, and that's exactly what I did, bro. Just talked to him and told him things. You know, I love my people. And at the time, man, I was bumming, I wasn't doing shit, I was fucking laying in bed all day. Had everything for me, but I didn't have no motivation. I didn't want to do nothing with my life. I was smoking weed every day and lying to my family and all that shit, man. I really just want to be better. You know, it's the weekend. I got one more day until school and I can't wait. I can't wait to dress up like an emo boy with baggy clothes. I'm joking, but that's my fit. That's gonna be my fit tomorrow. I'm not sure if I should wear my boots, but I kind of want to, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't got no black Air Forces or anything, so. But I wanted to wear these because my shoes that I wear when I run, usually on a dry day. Because I wouldn't wear these if it's raining, because you know I don't want to get my shoes muddy and all that, and so I just put on my boots. You know, but yeah, I think that burger kind of digested a little bit, but I'll give it some time. I kind of feel like I need to use the restroom, but I'll be alright, man. I could do 4 laps within. Remember, I used to hold in my fucking pees and poops all day at school, and it would hurt when I get home. So right when I get home, just straight on the shower, or I wouldn't get home because sometimes I go to the athletics afterwards. And so what I'll do is just take shit at the athletic center. But yeah, I saw a car where I'm heading towards, so hopefully no FN tries to mess with me. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, I don't know what's up, but there was like these people chilling on like where the rope swing is at, and there was this fucking Ford Raptor, I think so. And bro, he was all, I swear he had one of those like one of those speakers that you could talk on, and it'll make extra noise, and he was like fucking, I don't know if he was like playing with him or messing with him, but no, all you heard, like, I don't know if you heard in my last video, but when I was freestyling, you could hear it in the background. Yeah, that shit was pretty funny. It wasn't funny, but it was just like, I noticed that. And I think they had took off. after that. I think they embarrassed them that much. They just been like, oh shit, I ain't gonna do this. Hopefully my phone don't overheat. Oh, it's good. Yeah, I would have took my backpack with me, but I just don't feel like having an uncomfortable back right now. You know. Or a sweaty ass back. I mean, it is nice taking my backpack because I could hold like my water or fruits or some shit, but I don't mind not having water, man. Like, I remember being in football practice and skipping out on water because I just feel like I would be better if I had it without it. You know, I'm just building that tolerance to just be able to have my body to be able to maintain without having those things that it needs. You know? And yeah, maybe it might not be the best thing, but my body's adapting to that shit. It's gonna adapt to that shit. I'm going back to 505. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive. And my imagination, you're waiting, lying on your side. Put your hands between your thighs and smile. Hopefully there ain't no dog around here because I ain't trying to be fucked with right now. There's something barking, but I don't know. I'm not sure.